Hello everybody, I'm Television Kaiten, and today I'm going to show you how you can become Ghost Rider in Minecraft. Yeah, the Ghost Rider, the guy that has flames coming out of his skull. Okay, so here I have just a bunch of the abilities that I'm going to show you. These chains will become very important, as you'll see. So, as you can see, I'm just wearing some leather armor. I have nothing else on. Um, And let me just turn on these command blocks before I show you anything. So now you'll see if I drop this item called Spirit Form, I will go into the Ghost Rider Spirit form, where the skull is on fire and you have fire following you. So I tried my best to replicate this in Minecraft, which was kind of difficult. I mean, this was like my hardest command block creation I've ever done. A close second would be the Poseidon command block. So here you can see I have speed boost, strength boost, regen, um, resistance, and fire resistance because if I didn't have fire resistance, I would be getting burned by those flames. So here you can see if I just run by some wood or fences, it will all just get burned because of the fire. You can also see that I can one-hit cows because of the strength boost, and I have this ability called throw chain where because I didn't aim it correctly, it went through the ground. Basically what it does is it replaces the blocks in front of it with chains and then destroys that chain, so it's like a metallic thing. It's pretty cool. So there you can see I threw the item called Penance Stare, which is the thing he does where he makes his victims feel all the pain they've caused. So he basically just strangles his victims, but you can't really strangle anyone in Minecraft. Um, and also to make them like feel the pain they've caused, I affected them with Wither, but just for a few seconds and a very small amount so that they don't die immediately. So here I'm just turning on all of the command blocks. Um, I mean turning off, sorry. So now you can see that I don't have a permanent health boost or everything. Um, but the main reason I just spawned those cows is I want to show you the throw chain ability. And of course I need to turn on the command blocks for that. I always forget to turn them on after I've turned them off. So here, if I just spawn a bunch of cows, hopefully one will get in the way, and I just do that. There should be a cow there. Alright, so there you could see it was a chain shooting out. Um, Here you can also see that if I drop an item called human form, I stop everything and I'm back to my, well, human form, I guess. Also, sometimes it doesn't always work if the command blocks haven't been turned on. Like, say if you have everything on and you decide to use have everything off and you decide to use the throw chain ability, um, then when you do it next time, it won't work. So just be careful of that. So here you'll see, hopefully if I turn it on and I do the throw chain ability, I will become go into my human form again. Also another bonus about this is you can burn mobs with the fire that follows you around. So if I do this throw chain, you can see that baby cow got hurt and that baby cow is now dead. Okay, so now you'll see if I throw this item called human form, I'm back in human form. I don't have the skull on me anymore. So yeah, it's a pretty cool ability, I think. So now I guess I'll show you how you can become Ghost Rider with the commands. I'll start with the spirit form. Okay, so here you just need to you need to tag yourself as spirit first. Just to know that you have the spirit inside of you, I guess. Um, so after you add spirit to your character, that message will come up for me, but for you it should say tag successfully added. Alright, so you're gonna need a item. I used a skull because why not? And that's Ghost Rider's thing. Rename to spirit form. So then that executes on your tag called spirit and adds the tag Ghost Rider so that you can get all of those buffs. And now this one here executes on your Ghost Rider tag and makes it so that you have the Mob Flame single on your head. The 2 is the coordinates, so that's just making it look like it's on the skull is on fire. This affects you with strength. This affects you with speed, and it's just testing for that Ghost Rider tag each time. This one here is affecting you with resistance, but only 15 resistance because in Marvel, Ghost Rider is just way too strong. So I thought, you know what, just tone it down a little bit. And I'm also giving him regen, so might as well. This one replaces the your head with a skull. Now that one is really important if you just want that Ghost Rider effect. It doesn't matter whether you have any of the other abilities. As long as you have the Mob Flame and the skull, it's fine. That one there is just making it so that the blocks get set to fire, and this affects you with fire resistance so that you do not burn with those commands. Okay, next is the human form. Now, the human form is much easier. So, this is just executing for your tag spirit and making sure that you have an item called human form. And now, this is replacing that skull with air on your head. So that replaces the skull, making it look like you transferred back. And that kills the item renamed to human form. It doesn't always work, but it works most of the time. So, yeah, I mean, it could just be my world because I have so many commands. Now, the penance stare. This is just testing for that item called penance stare and setting a redstone output to this, which is teleporting them just away from you, but making sure that you can control where they are. And this affects those mobs with Wither, so they take damage of the souls they have harmed. Okay, so the next ability is the Throw Chain ability. Now, you might notice this command from the Superman thing, because I mostly use the exact same commands. Okay, So this here is just making sure that the armor stand that you had summoned in the last command faces you, and this is killing that item called throw chain. This next one is teleporting um, those armor stands away from you. This next one is making sure that when those armor stands are teleported away, chains follow behind. And this next one makes sure that those chains get destroyed almost immediately. There is some delay so that you can see a little bit of the particles, because a chain is not a very big block like a diamond block or something. So that one is, so this is affecting the armor stand with invisibility. It's just one, so it's not that much. This one is um, affecting everything in the armor stand's path with wither, and this one adds a score to your scoreboard, and this is making sure that you still have that scoreboard, and it's adding that name throw onto your scoreboard. This here is making sure that it removes the tag chain from your character, so that you don't constantly have chains getting thrown out of you. Also, for this to work, you're going to need to add a scoreboard. Also, you need to make sure the scoreboard is objectives. So it's going to be scoreboard, objectives, add, fire time, and then you're going to set it into dummy mode. Now you may have noticed there it was laser eyes or something. That's because I used this exact same, well, a similar command in the Superman video. It was almost the same, just with a few minor changes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making this. It was also the hardest command block I have ever made. Be sure to try this in your own world, and be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching, and bye.